Are you actually stupid? Hypothetically, I fucked your mom.
Actually.
Hypothetically, I bought your mom a Funko Pop.
I thought I thought the sentence would just stop after mom, and I'm like, what?
I don't like how you mentioned Funko Pops already. I'm scared.
We might as well just address it now. If if you really don't want to deal with it, we can get it out of the way.
I mean, are you gonna address it right now? I think we're forgetting a step here.
Are we?
I think we are forgetting a step here.
That's why we're that dumbass podcast. So, how's it going, fellas? How are we doing?
Yeah,
on
before
this?
we get into the Funko story.
let's have a good conversation first.
Yeah. So first of all, we finally have a guest once again. It's been a hot second since we've had one.
Who?
Who?
Who are you? Introduce
Who
yourself.
are you?
How does one introduce themselves? I don't even know.
I don't know, but you might want to do it quick. He demands an introduction.
Yeah. Unless you want to go to lunch.
Fair. I'm your mom's favorite girlfriend anyways. It's me, Pooty. How you doing? How's it going?
We're doing pretty well. So, I heard you've been abducted into the cult recently.
Cult? No. I don't. We don't do cults here. Legally
You mean
speaking.
the Lidl Quadron? That's recently.
Yes, the Legal Quadron. Yes. It's totally not a cult.
Oh yeah.
It's
By
not
the way,
called-
Pluty, I was always meaning to ask. Do you want to join Sapphire Quadrant?
God damn it.
The hell is a sapphire?
God
She's
damn it.
in.
She's in.
I don't
She's
even
in.
know what an
She's in.
emerald is.
She's in. We got him.
God damn it.
We got him, boys.
Every goddamn time.
We will rise up and be victorious.
That's gonna be a question for every guest episode from now on. Is, hey, do you want to be in Sapphire Quadrant?
I don't know what's a
And then Hale's just
sapphire,
gonna
but
be
I'll
like,
join.
Just every time a guest shows up, it's like, want to join our cult? Ever heard of Scientology? Yeah, we do that over there.
Ever hear of Jesus? You like Jesus?
It's that, but better.
Yeah, Sapphire Quadrant is like Jesus, but better.
Is there a sapphire bibble? Is that also something you guys have?
I mean, they could probably make one if they really wanted to. 'cause
We
I
are
heard
getting
that-
an SQ logo soon.
We can.
That scares me.
Nice.
That scares me, honestly.
What do you mean? The role
Welcome-
needs a thing. It
Well,
needs a-
Welcome
yeah,
to Sapphire
icon.
Quadrant, Flutie.
Let's go.
Bruh. So, why don't you quickly explain a few? I got a few things. So first of all, why don't you explain what you do? Like, what do you do? What purpose do you serve?
Your mom. I thought that
Bruh.
was obvious.
I mean, fair enough, understandable. All right, now going to our actual guest. What do you do?
Disappoint my parents, it seems.
I
I
was really kind of hoping that you would also say your mom.
I was too.
I was kind of half expecting
But
it.
she disappoints her own parents, not your parents.
Yes, I disappoint my own, not yours.
What if
No,
my
would you like-
parents
Yours will
adopted
love
her?
me.
Now, would
And
you like to
then-
elaborate on the disappointment part?
No.
Awesome.
We're looking at
The closet of organs speaks for itself.
Oh.
there is
In
that.
my-
I was just gonna mention
The
the fact
organs
that
is
she's
not
a
the
streamer.
issue. My mom started this.
Is it the fact that you're a streamer on the internet?
Probably not.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think she
That's
would
a
really
shocker.
care if I told her.
That's a shock.
Fair
It's
enough.
that's usually every parent's go-to disappointment thing.
You're making what on the internet? You're talking to random fucking people who give you money?
You're drawing
You're doing-
hentai
you're
on
making-
the internet.
You're making online entertainment? That sounds like porn to me.
Bobby,
what
you're
is
making
this?
porn on the internet?
What is a VTuber there, Bobby? What in tarnation is a VTuber?
Fucking Megamind GIF. You see, Metro Man, they are anime V YouTuber, man.
Yeah.
VTuber.
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 They're VTubers.
Yeah,
They
they're
That might as well be what VTweeters are. So you're
I
not
mean-
that wrong.
I was gonna say more like just content creators that only do React content. They view. They view.
Yeah.
YouTubers.
They're VTubers.
They're VTubers.
The V reactors.
See, I'm not gonna become a VTuber. I'm gonna become a ViewTuber.
That's what it's shortened to. That's why Miss XQC used it for so long, is because they're VTubers.
Oh
And
my
when you
God.
shorten
that
it down,
makes
it's
so much
VTubers.
sense now.
Honestly, if you just explain that, I think
forgot
people would be
about
okay with that.
I forgot that's what that whole episode was based on.
Yeah, the only time you used your VTuber model ever.
That's the only time I've ever used it. I've had it for a year and a half now.
Yep.
I've used it once for maybe an hour.
Oh my
Oops.
God.
You spent money
Shut-
on that. How much money did you spend on that again?
I'm not specifying the amount of money because it was a gift, and you don't do that to gifts.
It was a gift for me. And you told me how much, so...
I mean, I probably did at one point. I just forgot how much I spent. I could
you
if I
don't even
really
remember.
wanted to pull up
You don't-
PayPal.
You don't even remember.
No, I don't. Well, it was a gift. The amount given
Doesn't even
is
remember.
not.
I can't believe you're this important. I can't believe this.
Fuck
know?
you, whore. Anyway.
You've changed. You've changed ever since you
You've
got
changed so much.
Ever since 700 followers, you've changed.
God.
You've changed.
No, and then you got the Funko Pops. It's been
Yeah.
all downhill from there.
It's been.
Speaking of Funko Pops,
Oh God.
y'all remember last episode when this fucker said he wouldn't buy another one?
Y'all remember last episode where I predicted this exact situation word for word, and it happened.
Hey guys, welcome back to that dumbass podcast.
Welcome. This
I'm
is why
being
we're that
scrim-
dumbass podcast.
And this is why, where,
I don't know
where does he go?
To one of the
That
sides of
dumbass
you.
podcast.
Fucking just start spinning your hand around, and wherever you land, that's where I go.
Casually
like that idea.
amputated, resticks it somewhere
Oh,
else.
but wait, that
Yeah,
also
will do.
determined where I go.
It would also determine where you go.
That would determine all of us.
Roddy,
Or I
which
just
way would
wouldn't-
I be? Which way would I be facing right now? Would I be looking left or right? Normally.
Right?
You would be.
Do you flip
looking
me?
To your right.
Do you flip me?
You could just pull up a fucking episode real quick if you really cared that
Well,
much.
Yeah, but do you flip me?
Now I have to check.
Flip him anyways.
Because
Flip
I
him 3
remember we
times
did
and
this
we'll
bit
lie.
last time, and
Just
I
do,
didn't.
like-
And I realized that the way you normally do it is the right way.
Just do the fucking SpongeBob gif where he like doxes you.
What?
You know the
Huh?
SpongeBob gif of like the sad face SpongeBob. He's like the
Okay,
fucking
we're gonna
cube.
leave your Funko Pops in the corner there, and we're gonna
God.
figure this out.
I'm not talking about fucking SpongeBob Funko Pop. I'm talking about the funny SpongeBob leaking
yeah.
your IP. I'm
Speaking
go-
of Funko Pops, which one did you get this time?
Are you sure it was SpongeBob?
It
and not
was-
Squidward in it, meme?
It was
Hold-
Ben 10, right?
Yes,
The Ben 10
okay.
one.
So I was with the guys. What was it like? Not last week or the week?
It was the
before?
week
It
before.
was the
It was the week.
day.
It was literally
It was
the week
the
before
day
the
after
tournament.
we recorded the last episode.
Oh
I
right,
remember
yeah.
it.
It was
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. There's because it was the Friday before the
It
tournament.
was 2 weeks ago. I was with the guys, and we went to the same local game store. And when I was there, I was just browsing around, seeing what they had in stock for that day. And then I eventually stumbled across the Ben 10 Alien Force Swamp Fire Funko Pop. For context, in the Ben 10 community, that's all we've gotten in new merch for 3 years. All we've gotten is the goddamn Funko Pop, which was
Oh wow, 3 years.
3
yeah, a
years.
whole 3 years with no merch, and we got a Funko Pop out of it.
Wow, what are you gonna do? It's been 3 years.
Yeah, I bought it.
You need
Three,
merch.
3 years, chat. 3 years.
Yeah, it
Three
was
I
like a
didn't
whole
realize that I could also zoom.
It was a whole 3-year gap, man. Like we haven't gotten merch, and God knows how. I don't.
Man can't live for 3 years knowing that he's not getting Ben 10 merch.
I
He needs
need
Ben 10 merch
Ben
every
10
month.
merch, man. I don't know if you've noticed, but my model is really in the fucking style, man. I'm a big fan.
See, and I thought I was bad with my money. Yeah, I am bad with money, actually. Don't worry. I'm belittling you now, but I'm gonna bring up my mistake in a minute.
Awesome. But yeah, no, I bought the Funko Pop. I'm pretty sure it was a Comic-Con exclusive for 2022 or something. So the price was funny. But I bought it.
Should have stayed that way. Just stayed at Comic-Con.
I also wanted to bring this up, this whole topic up, because I just find it funny. Just gonna post a tweet on screen here, but Glaze called you out.
I called you out.
I genuinely, forgot Glaze followed the EQ account, and the second she saw that, I kind of died. Like she posted a tweet, all right. She responded to my reply, all right, fair enough, and then she kept going.
Yeah.
She just kept going, and at the end, it was like 8 tweets. I'm like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. I'm scared.
Maybe don't buy a Funko Pop. Dumbass.
Idiot.
Bro.
Idiot.
But
Bruh.
yeah, it was a true bro moment. But
Piss
yeah,
watched me because watched me write up the tweet while we were in the car.
yeah, and then Glaze found it, and then I ceased to exist. I literally fucking Yoda death noise. I cried every day.
Nah, R2 death noise.
None of our mics picked that up over Discord.
Yeah.
But his end will
Microphone
pick it up.
confused.
Oh yeah, my end will always pick it up.
Exactly. That's all that matters. Oh, yeah, no. So now, not only that, I think I woke up the next day. I don't remember if it was the next day or a couple days later. This fucker right here said, "Hail Funko Pop model," and I'm genuinely horrified.
I mean, you say
You
Hail
love
Funko
it.
Pop, but the whole idiot podcast will definitely get Funko Pop models.
And
The whole what? The whole what?
That-
Dumbass podcast.
There you
Thank-
go.
There you go.
Thank
We have a name.
Sure thing, buddy.
We may be stupid, but we're not that stupid.
We're that
We-
dumbass.
No, you're that dumbass.
Podcast.
we may have like 0 brain cells. However, we have integrity.
All 4 of us right here have a collective quarter of a brain cell.
We really do.
And really, that's just the brain cell
Understandable.
from the Lasagas.
Yeah.
That explains it why I don't have it. You guys are hoarding it.
Yeah.
I mean, we just kind of steal every brain cell we can from this general community. So, like, I don't know what you're expecting.
He admits it. He admits it.
He admits it.
I mean, I just what you think I don't steal something? Like normally, other people are like, "Oh, I steal, views or leech off my friends for views and shit." No, I steal brain cells.
Yo, I just actively watched one of the bots that followed me on Twitch get its name changed to unknown user and my follower count dropped by 1. I just watched this happen
You
live.
saw a murder happen.
I just watched a
live.
bot get murdered.
Honestly, kind of based. Speaking
Very
of
based.
bots. Speaking of
bots,
Oh, are we not going on to codes? Okay.
I'll bring
No.
it up later.
bring it up later because I think we have a funny little saga. Who would like to explain this?
You know those tweets people make to bait GFX bots into DMing them, following them, liking and retweeting their posts, maybe even joining their Discord servers. Well, our good buddy Keegan, Turtle Maker, decided to do that today. And boy howdy did it provide results in his Discord server. Results unprecedented even. There were
Results-
bots.
Results so funny that you cannot write them.
Oh,
There were
yeah.
bots.
No.
Couple didn't say anything. Most
Mhm.
of them didn't, I don't think.
No,
Mm.
but the majority
Actually, no, it
did
ended up
not.
being 2. Actually, I think it only came up to 2 left.
It
Oh,
was-
one left on its own, and then 2 didn't say anything at all, I believe.
So in total, it was 6. There were technically, I believe, I want to say 3 interactions.
There were
in
3
total.
interactions, yes.
Yeah.
And then 1 left. The other 2 didn't do anything.
So I believe, so I was at work today. I was literally just on my phone trying to pass the time because it was a slow work day. And then all of a sudden, I get a notification in Keegan's server, which for context has been dead for quite a while. So it was an event.
Keegan.
It was an event when we saw, oh wait, someone joined. I clicked it. Oh, this is a GFX bot. Now my go-to instinct is to kick it, but it's Keegan's server, so I decided to leave it and see what happens. Because I'm a great mod.
Which I'm glad you did because it's really funny.
Oh, and then
I
and then we saw another one
2
a few
more.
minutes later, and then another one a few minutes later.
And these are the first 3.
Yeah, there were the first 3.
The second one, I believe, left almost immediately.
They left 10 minutes later.
10 minutes
So,
later, okay. Well,
we-
might as well be.
We started to do a little bit of trolling, as in we just kept adding the bots, asking them if they watched Pseudo Neep.
Yeah, what their favorite
and,
episode of the island was.
Yeah, but
Who their favorite island character was, what their favorite live dub was, you know.
yeah,
The
exactly. 'Cause
questions you ask.
I mean, if they're gonna join Keegan's server, they have to be intertwined with the Keegan lore.
They need to know about dads and stuff.
Yeah, all of our wacky adventures back in Minecraft with the CBT chair. It's very important.
That chair. I miss that chair. I miss crafting table hell.
I miss it too.
Listen, I said I would recreate it in Fall Guys, and I will soon enough. I promise. I was in call. Okay, context. I was in call, I believe, either last night or the night before, and they announced that in the new Fall Guys season, they'll let people create their own levels. And I don't know how the chair came up, but I said I'm recreating that chair in Fall Guys as a whole ass level.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about
I thought you
crafting
meant
table
crafting
hell.
table hell too.
I was about
No.
to say, there's no fucking
Just-
way, dude.
Just the chair.
What is the chair? Please enlighten me.
Okay,
so
the chair isn't a chair; it's a couch.
Okay.
It's a CBT couch. Actually, I think the thumbnail's somewhere. If I
Are you
if I
are
look
you
hard
sure
for
it's CBT? Am I?
Yes.
Cock and ball
Cock
torture.
and ball
yes.
torture couch.
Okay,
Yes,
so it is what I'm thinking of.
it
Okay.
is exactly what you're thinking of.
It is the cock and ball torture couch made in Minecraft specifically. We did not make one in real life yet. I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress.
It sounds
a-
like something I can finally use my engineering degree on. Let's
I'm-
go.
Yo.
I mean, your cat will be just fine. It's not like he's gonna feel anything, so
Exactly.
he'll feel half of it, not the other half.
There's only.
Also, I don't like that when I search up Turtle Maker Trash, Shelly's profile picture appears.
I'm sorry. Wait, what?
I was trying to find like the image of the thumbnail through Google Images, and for some reason,
Wait.
Bear's profile picture on Twitter
No
shows
fucking
up.
way. Hold
Yeah,
on. Oh my god, it does.
it does.
Yeah, that
Well-
just kind of happens.
God, I mean, I look it up and there's like a dude crafting palmy out of clay and Keegan absolutely looking horrifying. I mean, if I Google myself, I mean, funny stuff comes up as well, I think.
Let me see what happens when I Google myself.
Oh, I just get
I'm
graphs.
curious.
I get graphs and like some of my retweets and tweets. You know, let me check what happens when you search Pluty up. I want to check.
Oi.
Okay.
You're not gonna find anything.
It's worth checking.
Yo, I get a bunch of like.
Oh, I got a
Stuff
Neptunia
about
character.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to
no
say
shit.
you're probably
Yeah.
gonna get. You're
That's
probably gonna get.
probably
Pluto.
all you're gonna get.
Yeah. I don't
That's
know.
the first thing I noticed when I like knew you existed. That's the first thing I noticed. Like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, Plutia goes by Pluty. That is way too familiar.
Wait a
Yes, I
moment.
was not original with that at all.
I mean,
Was it from Neptune? Was the name from Neptunia?
Yes.
Plutia is a good fucking character. So I mean,
I'll put the image on screen, but here's the
I mean,
here's the CBT couch.
Oh, there it is. Music.
in all of its glory.
In all of
Oh
its
yeah,
glory.
I completely forgot that I was going to. Well, this is gonna look weird. I meant to make it so I have the chat open. But like, okay, this is gonna be a little adjusting. This will be funny.
It's fine.
It's fine. I just.
What's this podcast without like a little bit of scuff, you know?
Oh, that worked really well,
that
actually.
smartass podcast.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we're never gonna get there. That requires like effort,
Maybe a brain
which
cell or
isn't gonna
two.
happen.
Yeah, too much effort for me.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, no, I plan on making that couch in Fall Guys eventually, when I get the time, because I mean, I said I would, and I'm going to do it now, because I just think that'd be funny.
Gonna work.
I don't know, man. I'll figure something out. But yeah, no, for those who want to make a CBT chair of their own, would you like to explain how it's made, Roddy? I feel like it's important.
Oh.
Of course, Roddy is the expert in it.
You know,
Yeah, he made it.
I could explain it, or you could just go back and watch the video.
I
and
mean,
just watch
But
the
it will be
10-minute struggle
funnier.
of us struggling
video-
to make the CBT couch.
The video will be linked.
The video will be.
oh,
linked.
you're linking it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Also, I want to say right now, Roddy, don't you dare look up me on Google and then like correct it to actually look up my exact username. I am seeing future redeemed spoilers like crazy.
Oh, I
It's
was.
showing my
I was about to say I'm gonna
retweets.
do it for the funny. It's
No,
like, no.
it's showing my Twitter retweets. Don't do it. Showing YouTube.
I did it, and
it's showing
I very
It's
much.
Oh, I see what you mean.
It's showing my Twitter or my Twitch link, but it's showing Winter's profile image.
Yeah, that's
And then it's doing it for Roddy too. It's just neckmeat on top of my Twitch link. Why?
Because
That's
he's a
funny
big-
though.
yeah, it's canon in Metopia, bro.
Neckbeat thinks that this link is
Wasn't-
so cute.
What wasn't nope. Wasn't my stream, not canonical.
I still have it archived though. I will
You have it
forever
archived,
have
but it wasn't my stream, not canonical to my lore. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Oh my god. But speaking of stream stuff, before we get back to the little bot shenanigans, so with Pluty here, I believe earlier this week, if I do remember correctly, we finally officially announced all of the Generation 5 members of EQ, which includes our good.
This is the first time we've ever referred to them as generations, by the way.
Yeah, it's our first time, and the only reason why we decided to start going by generations is because we just couldn't find when Code and I started this.
Yeah. And then it
Really?
was found later. Yeah, we didn't know the
we
exact
found it
date
later.
for a while.
Like, I found it eventually when we started EQ. It was like, I think like July something.
July something, yeah.
July
I don't. I
something.
still. I don't remember when like I officially started streaming. I can't remember if it was before or after EQ started.
I actually found my stream date today. I went through like our private server, and I scrolled a bunch, and I found it. It's June 15th is when
I see. I'm looking back. I was looking back at my emails to look at like all my stream summaries, and it only goes back to fucking September of 2021. So.
I mean, hey, whatever. Honestly, I mean, I technically started like fucking back in like 2016.
Yeah, I technically started back in
Yeah, but
2016 too on
it's like-
fucking YouTube.
Yeah.
It's like, do you really want to count that as your start?
No, because it doesn't really count.
Yeah, because I mean,
Technically, I guess. But, like,
Unless you've been going consistently since then, no.
no. See.
So like, yeah. So because we are too lazy to find all the dates where we revealed everyone officially, we are now going by generations in EQ because
And
we're
we decided
again
to lump Roddy in with Gen 1 because we added him not
Practically
too long after. You're like Gen 1.5 almost.
yeah, close enough.
But it's weird
Pokemon
having
Yellow.
You're Pokemon Yellow.
I mean, technically, Epic's the exact same thing as well. We lumped him in with Gen 4.
Yeah, we might as well have.
He's Pokemon
Yeah.
Platinum.
Because
God, wait a moment. I just thought
it's
of
weird having a
something
single person
really
in
dumb.
a generation.
If
Like-
I just thought if we did have 3 members in Gen 2, we could have gone with the Pokemon joke because Gen 5 had 4 games.
We could have.
God,
We were so close.
we were so close. We gotta go.
So
We gotta go
close to
back.
great.
We gotta go
Going
back.
back
We
in
gotta
time.
go back in time. We gotta stop.
sorry, Pluty. We're gonna have to remove you for now. We gotta go back.
We gotta go.
So as we
fix
go
it.
back far enough, I'm cryptic again.
Just completely dismantle EQ just to rebuild it, just so it was be like that.
Another year and a half of work. Yeah, let's go. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
If you're already at it, you might as well also work on the what was this Sapphire code?
Oh God.
Oh yeah, build it from the ground up.
We'll come back better, stronger. Oh my God. Yeah, no. So, Mimi was the last member revealed for Gen 5. The Gen
Mimi?
5.
Who?
Mimi?
Flutie.
I was about to say. I
I
don't
am-
think Mimi's in EQ.
No, she's an RQ. My brain is not working. I got
Neither
off
of
of work.
Mimi's are in EQ.
Neither Mimi's. Yeah.
No. Flutie, my
Mhm.
bad, was the final member revealed for Gen 5 of EQ, which is comprised of Eagle Orb, Brooke, Jazzy, and Pluty. This time around we decided to try revealing members one at a time, and honestly, I think going forward we'll probably stick with that, since I do think that was a pretty good way. It gave every a member at least some time instead of just dumping everyone out saying, "Oh yeah, all these guys are in LoL XD."
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, to be
No.
fair, when we did it with Celeste and Gabo, it was fucking funny because
Well,
we
yeah.
decided
Funny.
that with it. It took us a minute to say, okay, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna add them? Yes. Okay.
It took us a minute at like 2 a.m. to just be like, yeah, we're gonna do this.
After Roddy and I were basically harassing Chris for the entire voice chat instead of actually talking business.
Yeah, I literally sent like business gifts, and then they just fucking harassed me for like an hour.
Harassed with no bitches jokes and some bitches.
Some your mom and some D's nuts. Gotta mix it up, you know. We
Yeah.
just- for a couple hours straight, and then we're like, okay, so let's actually talk business.
Honestly,
Yes?
realistically,
Okay.
EQ meetings have never changed. We've just added more people to bully and to bully other people.
Honestly, yeah, no, like even though EQ, we've been trying to take it a little more seriously than normal, aka
What do you
me,
mean we? What do you mean we?
Me.
White men?
me. Yeah, no, honestly, for the most part, it hasn't really changed because there's another quick rant I will go into after that. But yeah, no, we're extremely excited to have you aboard, Pluty. Honestly, it's very rad.
We have the entire Lidl squad. Lidl Quadron,
go.
rise up.
Little Quadron, let's go.
Now, another question I have, because I've known about your existence for quite a while now. Would you mind explaining how many fucking models you've gone through? Because I swear I've seen your design change like a bunch.
I believe this is the 5th one. Yeah, it's the 5th one.
Okay, I knew 3. What do you mean 5th?
Oh yeah,
And this isn't even my final form. There's
there's been a
this
lot of
more
forms.
Or would you like to explain each one, or like
The thing is, I don't think many will remember the first 2.
I just
Well,
have a single question myself.
Yes.
I just want to know what the point of the mask is.
God?
The thing is, I wanted to return back to streaming, but I didn't want to use a PNG, and I didn't want to spend ages on rigging a face. Easy as shit, just rig a mask. I don't need to rig
so
shit.
the mask is just because of laziness. That's fucking funny.
You know what? That's honestly.
Did you like add it to character lore too, just to make it work, or was it like always a thing and you just decided to plop it in?
It was kind of when I designed the model that I actually wanted to make, but I told myself I'll hold off.
Mm-hmm.
I did decide, wouldn't it be funny if I had a mask for whichever reason? And Shetty helped me a bit design it, but I haven't done the funny eyeballs added yet. But soon, TM, I will add more eyeballs to it. So yeah, I decided to just do the mask because it's already in my character design, and I don't have to rig my face.
Honestly, kind of big.
That's actually amazing.
Because, I mean, at least, like, off the top of my head, I can't really think of a lot of VTubers that have a mask that just on their base model. I do know people that have it as, like, you know, like a button and that they can press to just plop one on. But, like, at least off the top of my head, I don't know of someone who just has just a fucking mask on
I'm
the
adding
actual...
a mask to my model.
Yeah, because if you already have a model, having a mask that doesn't move is pretty stupid. I just did it because I didn't want to rig.
Now will that trend stay? Will you make the mask a toggleable thing in the future? What's the plan with it?
Maybe, I'm not sure yet. I have drawn it in, but I've also decided to maybe redraw the whole model again.
So the
I already drew the model, like, no, let's do it again. I already
So-
redrew the new model like 2 times, so...
Amazing.
So so has each model been like a different concept altogether so far, or like...
Uh, not really.
Some
The
of them?
first 4 models were concept-wise kind of the same. It was more like I tried to evolve it. The thing is,
Mhm.
I had lore in my head for my previous designs and such, but I never actually told anyone, so it made no sense. So I just kept
like every other
stacking
VTuber.
things. Yeah, I just kept stacking things on top of the previous concept to a point where it was just way too fucking much.
Mm-hmm.
And so I decided to, you know what, fuck it, let's step back. Plus, I was getting tired of the previous model I had.
Mm-hmm. I do remember vaguely, because I don't remember the model you had, at least off the top of my head, the one prior to the one before we started talking, because I vaguely remember the design you had back when I contacted you about getting my model rigged. I vaguely remember that design. And then I remember like waiting like a month for you to get back to me. And then, you know, eventually
I never replied, and I know.
never replied, so I just went, I guess I'll message this Shadsy person now. But I don't even exactly remember off the top of my head how we even like started chat. It just kind of happened, I think.
I think it happened when I got back into streaming again.
Yeah,
And Jetsy told me that you've been trying to talk to me for a while, but you were too shy to message me.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes, honestly. I have like a list of people where I'm like, man, it would be great if I chat to these people regularly. Anyways,
Let me check. What was the first thing you sent me?
I just remember, I think I was joining Shadsy for Split. I remember the first time I ever interacted with you was Splitgate. I remember that because I think it was on Jazzy's server before it was Lazaya. And I don't remember the reason was, but
It
I
was
remember
also
playing...
your first time playing with Shadesy, and you called her Shady.
Yeah, I did. I didn't know how to pronounce her name.
Yeah, and she got so pissed at that.
I felt bad.
I found a list of all of my previous models, all of them, which is...
Oh shit! Yo, we get to see the old stuff.
Yeah, the old.
Yeah, okay, I remember the third one as well. The other two I've never seen before.
Oh,
Holy shit.
I clicked on that. That's just okay, that's just appearing. Hi, that my face has been replaced with Lily's first model now.
Because
That's
because
funny.
the first one she used even before she met Mimi live, like.
Oh,
'cause-
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just checked because I have still some of my first VOD saved. Yeah, I used the first model for like 2 months, and then I already switched again.
Now, the second one, I could very much, as someone who doesn't know jack shit about Neptunia, that screams Neptunia design, at least to me. Off my
That was-
very.
You know what?
The hair
I-
clips were from the Tunia, the rest I stole from other stuff.
I,
But
don't- I,
yeah.
don't, I don't know. I don't know. The hoodie kind of looks like Neptune's as well.
Yeah, the hoodie kind of, but also I think from a Vocaloid, and then I was also really into Fantasy Star at the time. So my background at least was all Fantasy Star themed.
I have a vague memory of like the third one, and then I know it was the at some point you were starting to work on the fourth one, and that's when I started like actively like following you on social media.
And then I dipped from the face of the
and
earth.
then you did. And then I just ran. I remember just randomly being, "Oh shit, yo, this person's alive." Damn. Good for them. And then eventually, it's like, wait a moment, now you're part of our group. God damn it.
Well, I mean, the Lazar guess is a group, but it's not like an official group. It's more like
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, it's an
I mean, what-
official group at this point. You guys have a Discord server.
yeah. When
Yeah,
you
that
get,
makes it official.
fair.
I like I think the nice thing about EQ is like while I am trying to take it seriously, the main point still stands is that I want to make sure this stays the yeah, you can just kind of do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care group.
I
Hi,
don't
that's
care.
been me since
So
literally
long
the
as you
start.
don't hurt anybody, just,
Yeah, as
just
long-
do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
So you
Just-
want me to revoke the pipe bomb?
I
If
mean,
I'm not
you,
allowed to hurt
No,
anyone?
no, 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 you can keep that.
Yeah, you
that
can
is-
do
Pipe
whatever you
bombs
want
are
with the pipe.
fine. Just be
Yeah.
careful with spoons.
Yeah, spoons are a bit of a touchy
yeah,
subject these days.
we're not allowed to
Especially if
talk
they're
about
s-
spoons
s-
anymore.
Especially if they're slick, you know.
Yeah, if there is slick spoon,
Yeah, we
not
gotta
allowed.
move on. He's telling us to move on.
Ah, shit,
Okay,
oh,
okay.
shit.
Wait, but it's part
Um,
of my branding.
Well,
Yeah,
he made a
talk-
deal with me to make it part of my. No, he made a deal with
later.
me to make it part of my branding.
We'll chat later.
He did, but he's yelling at me to move on right now. So
Why you?
I don't know why me. It's always me.
Bro, he's scared, alright?
It's probably. Is he still on the Canadian side? Is that why? Because I haven't seen him I haven't seen him on my side in a while. And he wasn't on Hales when I was over visiting, so
Yeah, well, I think he's kind of lashing out a little bit because, as you can tell behind me, not really from the blur, but there's nothing behind me.
yeah, I was about to say, did
Like-
he take your belongings?
Like he
Like,
actively.
are you
took
just sitting
my
in the
couch.
void?
He just took your couch?
He just took my couch.
Was that the CBD couch? Or...
No, it wasn't the CBT couch. It was just a regular.
It's being
couch.
replaced with a CBT
Oh, that
couch.
makes sense.
Yeah, Ronnie's being punished.
For what?
To be fair, even yesterday I
I don't
talked
know.
about we need to castrate him soon.
What have I done?
If anyone needs if anyone needs to be punished, it's Funko Empire.
God damn it. Oh, but yeah, I forgot to end a certain thing. We'll go back to the bots real quick because I forgot about that real quick. So
Oh yeah.
the bots, there were three. Two of which the first one we we think they're the type of bot where they did have automatic responses, but then someone
But then took control.
yeah, there was someone that took control because like they GIF responded, and
They
it's like-
GIF responded and then directly responded to things that a bot couldn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
The other one we asked if they were a racist and if they liked NASCAR, and then they dipped like instantly.
And
Which
then
was
the other
really
one you
funny.
asked
Yeah.
to complete we asked to complete the sequence. They're just like, fuck off. How real is that? And then
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, so there was one in particular. The fourth one that joined was the funny one.
That was the good one. That
The
was the
fo-
real
the
good
fourth
one.
person
The
was a
gift responder.
we think was a real person.
Did they all? Isn't that the one that also like reacted to the second bot leaving?
I think yes.
Because one of the bots reacted, and then everyone dogpiled on top of it.
Yeah, so there was a person, again, we do think,
I think it was
think that one
I think it was
wasn't
the
real.
first one that responded to us.
yeah,
That,
the first bot that
reacted.
joined reacted
Yeah,
with
because I
gifs.
asked it if it was a racist, and it responded with like a laughing emoji. It reacted with a
Oh,
laughing
okay,
emoji.
so that one was a reactionary one. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I kept saying, say nothing if you're racist. I just want to know if they like NASCAR, alright? Jeez.
Didn't say anything, did it?
They're huge
Like-
NASCAR fans.
I mean, I like NASCAR myself.
I mean, who
so
doesn't love a little bit of
understandable.
NASCAR?
I love
So-
turning left and then turning left and then going straight and then turning left and then
It's a
turning
great
left
sport,
and then
man.
going straight and then winning.
So the fourth one, we did. I think eventually we dug up their Twitter account. Where I guarantee most of that shit is AI art. That did. That
Yeah.
did. That.
It was
Yeah.
consistent, but also inconsistent.
It was. Yeah.
It was consistently inconsistent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the style was consistent, but their artistic ability was very inconsistent. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It- like they were able to do the base style, but proportions and like things like that was very off.
Completely ignoring
A lot of
their art
hands just
ability.
fucked up.
Wait, what?
I should have looked at the hands. I didn't pay attention to the hands. Yeah, the hands
Ooh.
the hands are usually like the dead giveaway for AI.
But
You just
their giveaway, other than being a terrible artist, was their responses to us, because we asked them to complete the sequence of numbers.
Yeah.
First was 369 blank. The answer obviously being 12.
Yeah.
Took a while to actually respond to it.
And they ended up getting it wrong.
They answered
But-
But what
11.
did they say?
But in the process to getting them to answer is we had to we had to make it seem like something was on the line, so we put Code's life on the line.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention.
He
I'm
died.
dead.
Yeah,
I'm dead. I'm not alive anymore.
He's canonically dead.
I have
Nice.
perished.
It's
It's whatever.
So
That's fine.
so
Xbox exploded right in my face, and then my remains got it blown up too. So
Whole body got turned into a pipe bomb.
So they immediately got it wrong, and we were all blaming them for killing Code while
I
Code
even-
was typing.
I even added dead to my username.
Yeah.
I think it's still that too. And then I've changed my profile picture to that of a minion being crucified.
And then after we were all done yelling at it and being mad at it for killing our friend, it just goes, "What did I do wrong?"
Did
Yeah,
I get it wrong? Yeah.
then eventually I'm pretty sure the bot started being like, I'm pretty sure homophobic.
It was.
Oh,
it did.
it was after. It was after.
It was
this.
after. It got the second sequence right. It was
The second
7,
sequence
14,
was-
21, 28, which it got
And
right.
it did answer. Yeah.
Yeah. So I do personally believe this is probably a real person. I think out of all the people we
I think it's a
interacted with,
I think it's a combination,
Which
maybe.
which I find incredibly funny, though, that Bob then questions their intelligence because they bring up the fact that his Code is dead again, and the bot reacts with a very happy cheering
Yeah.
gif.
I was like, you just we wanted you to get it wrong. My friend's remains are now blown up. What have you done? It's just like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like,
And then I responded to with that with just like, "You kill the man. What's wrong with you?" And then they posted a gif of a Care Bear jumping into the street and getting hit by a truck.
and then I don't know what it did that. They saw. So Keegan specifically pointed out that the shit he posted was satire, which a real person would notice. The tweet was extremely. He pretty much put in every keyword he could to get as many bots as possible. He does this every so often because he hates himself or something. I don't know.
Just because it's funny.
It's pretty funny.
It wastes their time, so.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So then the bot, the person, the bot, whatever it is, said that and it said "fuck you for wasting my time" and shit, and
And then started going on about speaking of wasting time, that's what your father did when fucking your mother.
Yeah.
Was wasting time because they made you or something, and it was really weirdly said.
Even the person behind this fucking broke because all they could do for comebacks was just your mom, or fucking your mom, or you're fucking your dad jokes, and there was nothing in between.
And then when Bob brought up the fact that I was like dead again, they were like, "Good, I hope so," or something. Like, what did you do? I'm dead. You killed me.
Yeah, and then he kept going. He kept going, and then Bob's like, "My dad died in a plane crash," and it's just like, I hope.
And it never made the paper.
It's like, I hope your father. Where was it? Yeah, I hope he will crash in toilet lol with full of shiot. That's SHIOT.
Was that an actual child typing?
And then it corrected itself like a minute later. Not by editing the message, by sending the message asterisk, signifying fixing the word.
You know those kids that like during the 360 days would be like, "I work at Microsoft. You hand over your accounts." Do you think this is just the evolution of it?
Probably.
Just GFX. Just like 14-year-olds on Twitter saying like I do professional GFX, and they just go to like fucking novel AI and type in shit.
Listening to Andrew Tate advice, just becoming complete scammers.
So I was looking back on the part because I didn't remember what it said about me when Bob said that they killed me. No, they said I will burn in hell, and then Bob's like, hell doesn't exist. This is a Buddhist server. He will be reincarnated as a beautiful flower or something. And then I changed my profile picture to Biden Blast, except that's not what the caption says. I had to cut the caption out. I cannot say it here.
It was beautiful because and then I'm pretty sure Keegan started. Have you ever seen the images of like the chat bubble when then it points to like a person
like an
saying
image
that?
saying something. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever seen that?
He started posting. Yeah. Have you?
What?
Like it's like an image of a character with like a speech bubble cut out, making it seem like the character was saying whatever of the person. Yeah. Keegan started posting those, but it was just boys. It was very gay images.
Yeah. He got and then the bot, I'm pretty sure, just devolved into homophobia and dipped.
Yeah.
I think it's asked the question, "You gay?" and then I just went, "No, you," and then didn't speak again.
The only person to get completely destroyed by a "no you."
This man, dude, actually fucking lost it to "no you."
I think that is the only time in history a "no you" just is now living rent free in someone's head.
You gay? No, you.
I just like to imagine this person like, "Oh shit, I'm gay now."
This is how the gifts of
A full-on existential crisis, just like on whether they're gay or not, just because of one "no you" insult.
I was trying to find homophobic dog. You ever seen that meme?
No, not homophobic dog.
I wanted to
I
send
have.
where the dog it's just a dog looking at you saying, "I know what you are." I was very tempted to send that, but I didn't have it on my phone at the time.
Tragic. You should.
I know. I need to have homophobic dog on.
I'd like to point out, while this was all happening, I was hanging out with a friend, and she was just looking at me as I was laughing my ass off the entire time. She's like, "What is going on?" I'm like, "I don't think I could explain it to you." No, you.
No, you.
I couldn't explain it. It was just beautiful.
And then there was one more.
There's one more that
Which-
replied to us.
Yeah, it replied, and I think it's like Bob said like complete the sequence, and then it's said fuck you turd and dipped.
Fuck
Yeah,
you,
and then
turd.
Keegan posted the same thing with the boys image.
and then it was like, how's that for real? And then left.
It's just today was a fucking day when it came to GFX bots, and then I'm pretty sure, and then in our private server it was mentioned like, what if we did this to CL? I'm like, I'd rather not deal with that.
I don't want to clean that up.
I don't
wanna
wanna
put
clean
them
that
in
up.
CL.
But
I
it
think-
does make me want to make my own private server just so much more, just so I can do shit like that.
It would be
Yeah.
funny, but especially when we have the vanity link now, you know, I don't really want to have to clean that up.
Yeah.
So
Clean
that-
up the slop.
Slop.
Oh God.
Slop.
Slop. All right.
Oh.
God.
Let's talk about some
No.
slop real quick.
No.
Do you not like slop? Why do you not like slop, Ronnie?
Listen, I am
What
a
do you
big-
have against slop?
I'm the biggest pyrocynical fan here. I'm a huge fan of slop. I eat it every day.
So what's funny is the plan was we wanted to start this literally as soon as Keegan got out of college, but him and I have attained a new work opportunity, so that ain't happening for a month.
Oh, you got a new work opportunity?
Yeah, we're gonna be helping out his grandmother, I believe, maybe. I'm gonna be
Nice.
working 50 hours a week for a month straight.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. Get that bread, dude.
But once that's all over, there's
a lot.
time before there's roughly 2 months before the island to get
So-
some slop out.
We have a plan, which I won't say the channel's name yet because we want to get everything set up before it. So I am a massive fan of Pyrocynical. Massive fan.
Oh, we know.
Fat fetish, fat fetish
No,
included.
no,
all
no, no,
of
no,
it.
no,
fat,
not
fat
that.
furry
Not,
fetish.
not,
all
not,
of it.
not that.
Everything
Not that.
Pyrocynical does, huge fan.
No,
Huge
no,
fan.
Huge fan.
Likes it all.
I am not a fan of that.
Absolutely.
You
adores it all.
go as far as to imitate Pyrocynical at work. You
No.
love the guy.
Nope.
We know Hale loves British people.
He's the
Especially
exception,
of
he's the
that
exception.
variety.
He's the exception. So
Yes, your
Uh,
friends aren't the exception, but
about to say, You're
but the
Eric.
fat fetish furry
Oh.
guy, that's
I'll
the
be-
exception.
listen,
I'll be sure to inform Epic of what you've just said.
listen. All I'm saying is the fact that Pyro had to literally come out as the fact that he loves fat furries to like beat an allegation is the funniest thing to ever happen. So I'm just saying.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
the
I'm
only.
just-
Yep, that's it. Yep,
Yeah, it's funny.
That's it.
it's hilarious.
It's hilarious. So, Pyrocynical has recently gone out saying that he just uploads on that channel just for money and calls his content literal slop and calls his viewers pigs for watching it. So Keegan promoted.
So you're a
the-
pig.
Yes. So
Pigfish.
so
Tuba.
New model. Pigfish.
Fuck
Well,
off.
Model M.
welcome to your new job in law enforcement.
oh damn
I
it.
can make a popsicle pop skin out of that.
I'm horrified of that. And giving Flutie ideas. Stop doing that.
No, please keep
I-
going.
I like this. Let's
Okay.
let's bring you to ruin with just ideas.
Anyway, so Keegan suggested, because I am a consumer of slop, I watch Moist Critical, I watch Mogul Mail, I watch Pyro, I watch Mudahar, and he suggested, hey, what if we uploaded slop? And it was like, and the upside to ours is that we have multiple people. We have a whole group of people.
A
So for
group to
upload
slop.
So all we would really need to do is, of course, for the members that are interested, they could just upload whatever the fuck they wanted. Because that's just daily slop.
The only
main
rule is they
the
can
main
only
idea
upload once a day.
that I hate about this is that the word that was immediately said after you guys thought about that in the server.
Slopics?
No, sloptimal.
Optimal.
Well, yeah,
Very
it's sloptimal.
Yeah.
I actively hate
You
that
don't
word.
you don't like me slopifying words?
No.
What's wrong? We've got sloptimal slopics to slop about.
I'm gonna slop myself. I'll be a slopic.
What do you mean by this?
He's just accepting his fate before the channel even starts.
I'm proud of him. He's a hard worker. That's
He's
our
he's a
Roddy.
true slop fan.
Roddy does slop.
All right, no, now it's really over. Now EQ's gone.
It's Jover. It's all Jover now.
It's all Jover.
Oh. Yeah, so eventually,
Oh yeah, well we'll be Barack.
sooner or later, we will be starting a slop channel.
Bygone fun.
For the simple goal
Bygone
of getting our
slop.
Let bygone slop bygone.
God. We have a slop channel in the works, and the whole point of it is just getting views and cash to fund projects in the future. That is literally it. And that's the whole plan. Because I would love to pay people to edit stuff so we can get more stuff out quicker. That'd be
Just
rad.
work
Pretty
full
funny.
time, Lamau.
God, I wish.
As the sole funder of Emerald Quadron.
I
We'll
have
make more
so
money.
far been the sole funder.
I mean, yeah,
Money-wise, yes.
yeah.
Because, I mean, I'm not going to ask people to put their fucking money in. That's rude.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But you're also putting in a lot of money.
I have put in at least...
How
like,
much have you put in?
So, okay. So, I mean, I can do the math right now.
More
so,
$1 billion.
Shut up.
so, every...
Oh, wait, so you guys get this like sloptimal.
So,
Yeah, because it's relevant.
So the panel art for every new member, that's 15 each. And there's currently 15 members, so 15 times 15 is 225. And then I've commissioned several wiggles. I've commissioned... I'm trying to think of wiggles off the top of my head I've commissioned. I've commissioned Celeste's wiggle. I've commissioned Draith's wiggle, Code's wiggle, and Ian's wiggle. So those are 4 wiggles, with them costing 35 each, which is 140. So
365.
yeah, so $365 of my own money has been put into EQ alone, and I also have a new emote thing I plan on commissioning for members soon as well. So I'll be starting that very soon. I gotta talk to Josh about that specifically.
Is the emote slop related?
No, I plan so the Smash Brothers stock icons.
I'm not using it if it's so.
No, so the Smash Brothers stock icons. I had one since 2020, but I Starshade made ones for I believe the Mimi group.
Entirely Mimi Live.
Yeah, and after he lost his job, I was like, hey, I'll commission him real quick, and I got that. I'm like,
I have no idea what to commission.
I don't know what to commission. Because I like getting stuff for members. I feel good about it. And, but yeah, no,
Me
I don't-
literally says I don't want anything at all. You.
Lol.
He can always buy
Okay,
you some
but I actually
box.
had a good idea for an emote for Code.
You want to explain it?
So, the Pokemon Unite tournament was funny. He's yelling at my ear again. We're going to talk about Slick Spoon. Slick Spoon was used on Pikachu, which does an
used
absurd
Slick
amount of
Spoon?
damage.
And I had Shell Bell to go with it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I did too.
and I had leftovers. My
Slick-
third item was leftovers.
Slick Spoon's a very funny item. So, debatably the best item in Pokemon Unite at the moment, honestly.
So I used it on Pikachu. I got accused of cheating.
And for things that were disabled.
For things that were I A didn't have on anyway, and B were disabled in the tournament.
Yeah, so we held our Pokemon Unite tournament last Friday,
Which my team won.
which Roddy's team did end up winning, which damn tragic.
Finals
but
were insane though.
the finals were great.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely glad I got to be a part of them. I shouldn't
So-
have.
Outside of some behind the scenes stuff, which is already been taken care of and will be the next tournament will be managed a lot better.
Apex.
Ape sex.
We
It's-
Ape sex.
we had a
y'all.
great time. The Unite tournament was great. There will be highlights in the future of it.
I'm still need
That-
to upload my VOD.
In the current the commentary, like the full proper commentary for Epic and Gabo, that was uploaded. I still need to throw together a thumbnail at some point, but that is fully uploaded. It's saved, so thank God it will not be like the Overwatch VOD, which we accidentally lost. And after Roddy ended up winning, he announced that he wanted to do Apex Legends as their next tournament.
Ape
so-
sex.
In a few months, hopefully, we will have ready the Apex tournament. So that
Tomorrow.
Will be...
Tomorrow.
Hopefully
it will
I
be,
could
be
raise
there,
enough
be square.
interest.
Tomorrow, let's go.
Hopefully I could raise enough interest for like at
Honestly-
least 60 people to join.
I honestly,
'Cause
believe it or not,
If
I-
60 people join, I think it's possible to make it a 2-day event.
like
would
the
be
thing
fun.
with
And
The
if we
thing
can
with
make it a
A-
charity event on top of that, it gives more incentive.
yeah,
to...
the thing with Apex is I genuinely believe it is the VTuber game, like competitive wise. Because the amount of VTubers I've seen just casually play Apex, like not like doesn't have to be hardcore, but just the amount of people I've seen just stream Apex every so often, I would say Apex, at least from what I've seen, is the general go-to VTuber game.
I mean, to be
I-
fair, the Apex category on Twitch, I think, is actually pretty huge right now. Like, not as
Yeah,
big
just
as
Apex-
it used
just
to
A-
be, but it's just big in general.
Yeah, Apex in general is just
Yeah, the Apex.
populated.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Apex category just usually just sticks.
There's
'Cause I know
there's
it, like-
also a lot of VTubers on it because for one, VTubers spend a lot of money on everything else besides games, so they have to do the free-to-play games like Overwatch and Fortnite and Apex if they want to play.
Well, yeah, I mean, a good chunk of VTubers don't have money, but will spend like $2,000 on.
Another reason why I'm not a VTuber.
Yep.
I can't afford it.
You
I
say
will-
that as if the fish hasn't paid it for you.
I've offered for people that
Touche.
want to be VTubers to pay for models. I've offered that before, so.
The problem with that is I also run a shit ton of other stuff that like actually maxes out my GPU.
Yeah, no, that's
Like you see this right here. I use NVIDIA Broadcast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
figured.
Also, I opened up Apex. The first 3 people I see are VTubers, at least for my recommendation. So
Well, yeah, that's your recommendations. Doesn't the...
Yeah.
Here,
But yeah,
let me open up Apex.
But yeah, no, honestly, like, I think just at least in our general VTuber sphere, with the people at least I know, we could, especially if we do end up making a charity event, which there is a specific charity I would like to suggest.
Oh
if I,
no! Wow, that is a lot of that is a lot in my recommendations.
There is one, charity I do want to suggest. I have to do more research into it, but there is one I want to do at least some point. I want to do the Trevor Project at some point.
Yeah. Either
What's that one
I
again?
want to do
LGBT youth.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember that one.
either I
Um,
want to do like each team have their own like charity, and whoever wins the proceeds of the event will go to that charity,
I think that's a great idea.
That'd be a great idea. Yeah.
and or like and stuff for second and third places, of course.
Yeah,
because
obviously.
charity.
Yeah, I think especially like obviously if we can, try and push as much as we can. I definitely think the Apex one will be huge, and obviously with you knowing the most with Apex, I'm sure you'll be able to help out with a lot of stuff, like behind the scene wise. So.
I know absolutely nothing about Apex, but I want to commentate.
Yeah.
She'll
Well, I mean,
play with us sometime. It's very
That's-
funny.
That's also something that we're going to be changing about EQ tournaments from now on. It's going to be one person. People who commentate aren't just going to be Epic and Galbo. And
Yeah.
From now on, it's going to be one person that knows the game and what's going on, and one person who has no idea.
And it's gonna be great because
And-
you've got the person who knows actually speaking about what's going on, and the person who doesn't just.
And it's
So
Trying
how
to
did you
add something?
feel?
So how did you feel?
What was your strategy there?
and probably a potential third spot, since I think honestly Josh added a lot to the Unite tournament as well.
Yeah, third spots are completely open now.
Yeah,
'Cause-
like third spots will just be an open spot for people to if they just want to hop in for a bit and just add some commentary and dip.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I think that also helped a lot since I would say like out of the two, Josh I did believe knew the most when it came to Unite. So
Yeah, you did.
yeah, no, at least going forward, we'll definitely be making it at least one person knows and another person doesn't, because that's just funny. That's just great.
Yeah. And
as
the
someone
goal for now on to avoid the whole cheating allegations and whatnot is just, we're gonna make
Yeah,
things more
because
fair.
that
You will, and anyone who makes cheating allegations and doesn't have the ability to back up their claims will be
or
removed.
instant disqualification, because we're not dealing. We're a few things that are being implemented going forward. We're gonna have common courtesy policy, just no making fun of commentators, no making fun of people that set up the events, etc., etc.
No making fun of anyone.
Yeah, and also just if you're gonna throw allegations, you need to back it up, because we're not dealing with the fucking like the whole Unite shit again.
My mood was sour for the rest of that fucking tournament.
Yeah, because like
Other than finales, because finales were popping off.
the
Yeah.
finale was great. The finale was
But
awesome.
like when our team fought both Roddy and Hale's team, it just
It's still sitting
felt-
there.
Yeah, and I don't
sucked.
blame you at all, because that shit was unnecessary as hell. So going forward, we are doing what we can to make sure that does not happen again. There were a lot of things that we're doing to make sure that certain things don't happen. Because
I also think another thing, if you have to leave the tournament for real reasons, that's fine. Life happens.
Yeah.
But if you rage quit, I feel like you should not be allowed to join the next tournament.
Like Celeste, win or lose, she had to go for a really good reason afterwards.
Yeah. Also,
yeah.
Also, just quick shout out to Celeste. Honestly, with the amount of shit her team went through, she did a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
That
which
was
she was
rough.
what she was given. Honestly, I give her complete props.
Also, props to everyone else on her team too.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
also props to just everyone in general that showed up. Honestly, it means a lot, because I just like setting up these tournaments. It's a good
Especially
thing.
On your team, Bladeinator on your team, who
Oh yeah, Blade
who
and
continued to play
literally,
afterwards, which
it literally, like I
Yeah.
didn't even know the fucking guy outside of like one
good
interaction.
great sportsmanship.
Yeah,
Just the other blade. It's the blade from Celeste's side. That's it. That's all I
the
know.
other blade.
yeah. Apparently, his
And
actual
then
name is
I
Blade,
appeared.
So.
I do know someone as well whose actual name is it's either Blade or Blade In, but Blade.
Yeah, that's fucking based. But yeah, no, honestly, like, just it was a great time, and we're definitely gonna do everything we can to make sure Apex is even better, and also make sure the VOD is properly saved as well.
It will be.
Because
As long as you don't mess with the setting, it will always be saved.
exactly. So, there isn't really much I can really think of off the top of my head. I else want to talk about. Is there anything?
My
You don't-
mistake.
Oh, your mistake.
Oh, yeah, that
I
was
bought-
something about your mistakes. I remember now.
So me, you know how I said I don't have the money to be a VTuber?
Mm-hmm.
I purchased a laptop today.
Oh, I forgot you did that.
Was
I
it one that
remember, I
P-Dog
saw the
recommended to you?
tweet.
No. I was doing laptop research for Fish, and I found this one laptop that's actually very decent for its price. There's only one that was slightly better than it, and if it weren't for the fact that it was $200 off, I would have got the better one because the better one was $30 cheaper. But I saw a $900 laptop going for $700, and it's a considerable upgrade from what I've got. My laptop isn't bad. Its graphics card sucks. It's not good. And I want to be able to do like what Fish wants a laptop for, being able to edit and stuff on when not at home. Because desktops are great. I recommend everyone has a desktop as their primary computer. They're not portable.
They're
Yeah,
not.
no.
Everyone, if they're extremely serious about content creation, should at least have a backup laptop of some variety.
Yeah, because for
That's
me, I just want to get a laptop for the sake that work is extremely slow at times, and for me, I just want to work while work is slow, so I can get more videos out. Because I want to try and get 2 videos out a week at some point. When I get the money to buy a laptop, because I have another priority in the sense that I actually have my driver's test tomorrow, technically today at the time of recording.
Nice.
I hope you get it, man. That'd make things so much easier.
Yeah,
Man.
I pretty much just waited till I was 21 for anxiety reasons, but now I'm ready. I'm mentally prepared. I can
That's just what I'm doing at this point. Yeah. Just waiting till I'm
I'm not
21.
ready. I'm just doing it for ID so I can do passport stuff.
Oh,
Awesome,
does it have to be a license?
I need.
Do you not have, like-
I need 2 things of identification with photo and all that stuff.
They both have to be photo?
Or one of them has to be photo.
Do you not have like I don't know how
My
Canada
co-
does it. It does it.
The
Is
ID
there like
that
province?
Province? What?
Like state or like local
State-
identification? Because
state-
like we have
state ID?
we have state issued identification cards. So not everyone has a license because driving is not a right; it's a privilege.
Yeah.
So like, it's if you don't have a driver's license, you can get a government issued identification card.
Yeah,
Is that an option?
Yeah. Do you have the option for that?
I don't know.
You should probably
I
look
didn't
into
know that
that.
existed.
Yeah, we at least,
Yeah, at least
least-
in the states it does.
I
Yeah,
didn't
because
know that it existed for the states.
If it exists, if you don't want to go through the hassle of driving and stuff,
at least
I'd
at
say
the
look into
moment,
that.
you know.
I'd say look into it for the short
Well,
term. Yeah.
Yeah, driving is great, but like if you're not mentally ready to drive, don't.
I
go
don't
for
have
it.
Yes,
record of my
fair.
hours anymore. I can't go in for my license examination
Actually, you wanna hear
until I
something-
turn
So
21.
you want to hear something funny about the hours thing? So my mom and I legit were about to like sit down. I think it was like a few weeks after stuff happened. My mom and I were like, "Oh, let's sit down and actually fill out this form." And then as we were walking, my mom just looked at me. She said, "Wait,
You're 21.
yeah."
You don't
Like,
you don't need to do 60 hours or 70 hours.
You don't need
70
hours at all.
Yeah, you don't need hours. You just need to be able to pass the driver's examination.
Yeah, so straight up, my mom just called and said, "Hey, can we do our driver's test? Like, how do we sign up?" And then the person's like, "Oh, you're in." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Awesome."
I just want to get my permit back so I can, get practice at driving again because it's been it's been over a year at this point that I've
They
been
are a
unpermitted.
thing.
Well, there you go, Roddy.
Hey.
I didn't know that this was a thing.
Well, there
Yeah.
you
But
go.
now you do.
Does that simplify things a lot?
That simplifies things a whole fucking lot. I'm still probably gonna do it because I've been memorizing all the fucking
Well,
the
yeah.
stuff for the written test. I might
Well,
as
yeah,
well
you
do
might
it.
as well. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's if you need a backup option.
Yeah, if I need a backup option,
Because-
that's
because-
just $48. So
Yeah, that doesn't. It's just money.
it's
Yeah.
just money. I have to.
Yeah,
look,
no.
I will look into getting that tomorrow morning.
Yeah, 'cause we got our God, we have our trip in only 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the island is coming once again.
It's approaching, which we
It-
are
it-
gonna
The
try
island
and
is
have
coming,
stuff
and so
ready.
am I.
We
are gonna-
try. Yeah.
At
Last
least
year
some-
kind of didn't go as planned.
It did not.
Then
Glad-
again, to be fair, we were told our first night we were going to be robbed of our cabin. That ended up not happening. Not the first night. The second night we were going to be robbed of our cabin. That never happened. So we were kind of put off from doing something the first day because we had just gotten there,
Yeah.
and then put off the second day, and then from there, I had my shitty experience, which has
Yeah.
been described in an episode, of
Previous
the island
episodes.
episode,
Yeah,
the
previous.
island episode of the podcast,
I
actually.
think it's episode 8, I believe.
And not only that, but Xenoblade Chronicles 3 launched literally just before the trip, and Gabe and I were way too preoccupied playing that to actually fucking do anything.
Yeah, stuff just kind of came up. At least EQ wise. What is gonna end up happening when we go on our trip? Because it is gonna be like over a week. Obviously, there still will be members that are able to moderate. Our mods will still be around, so nothing will escape us.
And
Along
there will
with
still
that,
be straves,
Karate.
so
yeah, there will be
Epic.
EQ members that are streaming.
So we're losing. There's gonna be 5 members on the island, yeah. Us 3 plus Sango and Epic
and Ian.
Gabo,
Is Ian going on there?
Ian,
and Ian. Oh, and
Ian-
Abby. Yep.
and potentially
Ian,
Drake.
I think Ian was still up in the air, and
Oh
Drake
yeah,
lost.
potentially Draith.
Yeah, potentially Dreth as well. So there will still be members.
It'll be around half, but yeah,
Yeah.
there'll still be.
Flutie
people.
will
There'll
still be
content.
here, so I mean,
Flutie will
that's-
be here.
True.
The
Jazz,
majority of
Bear,
yeah,
Nina,
Bear,
Winter.
Nina, Winter.
Uh,
Basically, the rest of Mimi Live will be
Yeah.
here.
yeah.
So like there still will be people
and
on
Flutie.
yeah. So I mean they'll be fully in charge of the Discord, which is going to be horrifying to see what's going to happen because I
Don't worry about it.
Lidl Quadron.
I already have some plans.
Flutie,
God.
if it doesn't turn into a Lidl cult by the time I'm back, I'm gonna be sorely disappointed.
Oh, the Lidl is just gonna be an addition, don't worry.
In addition,
and there will be
oh,
hopefully this year there will be content backed up on both my personal channel and the EQ channel.
and for this podcast as well, if it overlaps.
Yeah, we'll make sure to get an episode out beforehand. So
And we're going to attempt.
We're gonna attempt to record some episodes on the island.
yeah,
I will be bringing my laptop with me, and this can be an Omni mic.
At
So
minimum, we're gonna try and get at least one done at minimum.
I'd say one's enough. Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
say one.
Or we could do one at the start, and then do one at the end.
Shit, that's a
True.
great idea. Write that down.
We could
write that
also
down.
do like a couple in between if we want to do guest episodes, because we've never had IRL guest episodes.
Ooh.
We could
Well,
do,
yeah, because we've
could-
never had an IRL episode.
Yeah.
we can do like the.
It's kind
is
of hard to
Fortnite-
have that.
Yeah.
We could do like is Fortnite overrated on the couch?
All right, so I have
Ah.
decided that we will not be recording that dumbass podcast on the island anymore.
Instead,
Someone's decided to say something stupid.
Bruh.
the fish is going overboard.
But he can swim, so it'll be fine. He'll make it.
Yeah.
I'll
Fair.
live.
It.
Oh,
It's not about
So-
winning. It's about sending a message code.
exactly. So is there anything else we would like to quickly talk about, or are we all set?
Anything on your side, Flutie?
Yeah, Pluto, you got
Don't think-
anything? You...
Head empty, I have nothing.
Oh no.
Well, before I guess in that case, before we head out, where can people find you, Pluty?
Nowhere.
In
She's
your
vanishing.
mom's bed.
Awesome.
Damn it! I was hoping to find my dad there.
The description. The
Don't worry, your
description.
dad will be there too.
Yes! Finally, you found him.
The
I found
descrip-
him on my way to get milk. He also.
We updated the descriptions on videos going forward, so Pluty should hopefully be linked down below, so you can check out her Twitch, along with every other EQ member as well. And yeah, I believe that's all we gotta talk about. Leave my Funkos alone. They will.
No.
Please leave them alone.
No. You will
Please.
continue to be bullied for them.
Please. It's just 10 Funkos.
I've got
Ten
my
too
hold on.
many.
Let me go grab my threat real quick.
Mighty
Oh,
number
God.
9.
Oh God, this man.
It's
put
Mighty
up
number
his-
gonna
9.
bring the slop.
I swear to God, if I see he bought another fucking copy, I'm gonna like.
He
jump
said he had
off.
2 more on the ready, so
Yeah, I found the copy on my shelf. I swear to fuck.
But have you found all of them?
He said he left one at my house. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah.
yeah, there's the 2 other copies.
You.
Code.
You motherfucker.
Every
Code.
time I find one, I buy one.
Code. We have to agree to this though. One has to go back with Epic.
Oh yes, of course.
I
will send an American copy of this game over to the British Isles.
God.
And then it can
What?
float around. Review
And then-
beauty in them.
Yes, bring it to Bloody.
You know what? I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. Fuck you
There he
guys.
goes.
Oh wait.
He's not
I
off screen.
can't even
Wait, I
leave.
got-
He's not off screen. He's still
He's
got
not
a
off
shoulder
screen.
there. He's
There
not
he
off
goes.
screen.
Oh, he's still there.
He's still there.
still
He's
there.
just around the corner. He's trying to hide and he's
Fuck
doing
you
a
guys.
bad job.
Oh.
Yeah, he just went around the corner again. He's not really hidden.
Anyway, subscribe. Otherwise, I'll be sending copies of Mighty Number 9 to your bedroom.
Unless
That
you
is a
really
threat.
want copies of Mighty Number 9.
Bold of you to assume that I have a bedroom.
Fine, I'll put them in my mom's bedroom. How's that?
You know what? You got me there.